Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Max here, or Raw Instinct, and before we get into this commentary, I would like to quickly say thank you for all the amazing likes and favorites on the last video. On the last video itself, we got over 1,000 likes, and that is amazing, and within less than 24 hours, so I would like to quickly say thank you, guys. If we can get this video to maybe over 800 likes, once again, I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'll be keeping you guys up to date with Modern Warfare 3 and all that great news. And the second announcement, if you guys have any gameplay for me to use, I haven't been playing Black Ops all that often, please feel free to send it in and I'll give you a shout out. This gameplay here is by Piston X, so thank you to him. And once again, guys, make sure you like, favorite, and comment on the video, and let's get into it. So this morning, Kotaku, and the link will be in the description to all the articles. There will be multiple articles, but the main articles that I really read are Kotaku, IGN, and 1UP. But Kotaku this morning put out a little article talking about the Modern Warfare 3 maps and the possibility of maps being a lot larger, and also the implementation of vehicles. So of course I have a few concerns about this, because Call of Duty has always been more of a run and gun game, and it's just been that type of game that there's not really a boring there's no stale moment, I should say. And right away, when I talk about bigger maps in vehicles, a lot of people, or for me personally, I'm thinking of right away Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 2. And there's a few pros and cons to having vehicles and bigger maps. Once again, the big pro of having bigger, I guess you could say, vehicles is it adds kind of a new feature to the game that has never been in a Call of Duty game. But for me personally, I would hate to see vehicles and huge maps in Call of Duty, because for me personally, once again, Call of Duty has always been about that run and gun type of game and always action-packed type of game. And I think if they brought in these huge maps, it would just really slow down the gameplay. And that's really the only kind of stale thing I had about Battlefield and the Battlefield 3 series. It's the maps are just too insanely big. I mean, it would literally take you 5 to 10 minutes to run from one side of the map to the other side. It's the maps are just insane. But as long as they have a nice mixture of maps, maybe some maps that are really big and some maps that are nice and small, because once again, some of my favorite all-time Call of Duty maps were Shipment, Firing Range, and some of these really small compact maps, because they're really fun. And personally, once again, one of my favorite maps of, I think, in any Call of Duty, it might be Firing Range. Even though Black Ops is not my cup of tea, Firing Range, it's an awesome map. It has it's a perfect consistency. There's not too many buildings, and overall, it's that run and gun type of map that always keeps you going, and you always have something to look. You're always looking around and you're trying to find your enemies, which I really like. And some of the things that they're talking about, once again, in the article, link will be in the description below if you want to read it while you're listening to this commentary. A lot of the directors of Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Studios, and Raven Software and Beachhead, they're all talking about making Modern Warfare 3 this never seen game before. And a straight quote from the article itself, it says the game will also feature large urban destructible environments. Now this is another feature that is going to be really crazy, is destructible environments. We haven't really seen that all that often. The only game I can really think of off the top of my head as far as destructible environments goes is the game Red Faction. Red Faction Guerrilla. I haven't never played it before, but I played the original ones for the original Xbox, and I think the destructible environments were really cool. You could tactically take down a building on top of a whole swarm of enemies, and it was pretty badass. So that's gonna be pretty interesting to see. And once again, I'm going to be keeping you guys really up to date with it. Just make sure you like, favorite, and comment on the video. I know I asked this a bunch of times, but it really does help. This summer in E3, once again, we're probably going to be hearing a lot more about Modern Warfare 3, because supposedly this month or next month, we're going to get a small release in the official PlayStation magazine, which is going to be interesting. There's not going to be too much on it, as we pretty much already saw a leaked picture of it. But this summer, E3, we have something to look forward to. I'll be keeping you guys up to date, guys. It is Raw Instinct. I am signing out. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, that yellow button up there. And as always, do those 3 magical things that I always ask you guys to do. And hope you guys have a great day. I'll be keeping you guys up to date. And if there's anything that you guys want to know or keep up to date with me, please follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Have a great day, guys. Peace.